Hi, my name is Brian. This is my lesson speech. This event happened about 2 years ago in October. It was sometime around Halloween, a couple days before Halloween actually, and we were gonna have to fumigate my house. Now, I have a cat. Her name is Bella. She's an outdoor cat. I keep her outside because she just likes to be outside, and I feed her. I have food for her and water. Um, and when we had to fumigate my house, I had to leave for a couple of days. So I made sure, or I tried to make sure, that all of the things that she can get under to the house were blocked. Um, Apparently, I didn't do a very good job because, 2 days later when we came back, I couldn't find her. I was looking for her, and I eventually looked around the house, and I did find this little hole that I must have missed, or she probably created herself. I'm not sure exactly. And she got inside. So I thought the worst. So I asked my dad if I could go into the house, and I did. And sure enough, the first thing I saw was her. She wasn't moving. I knew she was gone. So it really sucked. Um, I cried a lot for like the rest of the night and a couple days, weeks actually, and it was very hurtful. I've never felt that kind of pain in my life. I've had her for about 8 years, 9 years. She was probably like 10 years old. She was, I found her as a stray when I was in high school, I think, which was quite a bit ago. And she was everything to me almost. I took very good care of her. Unfortunately, I was going through a lot of depression, I think, and that's kind of why I neglected her a bit because I felt like I could have done a little bit more. Um, could have probably taken her somewhere. I was staying at a hotel, so unfortunately they didn't let me, take any cats, and I still had to work, so um, I couldn't really take her to work neither. So since she was an outdoors cat, I figured if I just come by every now and then and leave her food, some water, she would be okay. But that's unfortunately not enough because I feel anyways because she died, and if there's anything that I learned from this, it's that it's kind of cliche, but I mean it really is true. I'm still pretty young, I guess. I don't know, but life is really fragile. It's not very. I mean, I've had animals die before on me, but I don't know. This one, I guess, since I've had her for a very long time, and she was very close to me, it hit a lot harder. It hit really hard. I don't know. And I try to, not let my issues get to me in a way. I mean, everybody deals with things, but I felt like I was pretty neglectful to her because of my own issues, my own things that I was going through at the time. Um, and now I just try to, regardless of what I'm going through, it's just, I mean, in a way, suck it, not like, I mean, suck it up in a way, I guess. Because if you neglect yourself, then you're gonna neglect the ones that you love around you, like my cat, unfortunately, and she paid the ultimate price. And I do have another cat now. His name is Teddy. My brother gave him to me before he left to the army. Um, I don't know if you can see him, but he's back there somewhere. There he is. And like, I mean, he sleeps with me. I don't keep him outside. I keep him close. And recently he actually had a little issue. He wasn't peeing or pooping for like 3 days. So I took him to the vet, and they told me that he had a bladder issue, that if they didn't operate him, he was going to pass away. And I was like, well, how much is it? It was about 2,000, more than two. It was a lot of money. It was like $2,000 or something like that. But of course, I said, okay, I will do it. So um, I did. I was saving up for a car. Obviously, that didn't happen, and so I did that, and now he's still here. And that was about around the same time when she passed away. So I've had him for about 2 years now. Um, And yeah, I mean, that's probably like my biggest lesson is just try to take care of, myself. That way I can take care of the ones around me. That way I don't neglect them and make them suffer and have issues, like my cat did, unfortunately. And look more at the positive things in life, because it's very short. Um, like I said, this is very cliche. That's the only reason I'm smiling. But I mean, as you get older, these things kind of like hit harder. I think that's probably what it is. Because when you're young, you don't really, see life as you do when you get older. Because I don't know. It's just things are different. Your body's not the same. Um, everything hurts. But yeah, it's just something I've learned to be more positive, value life a little bit more, or a lot more actually, especially your own, because like I said, if you can't take care of yourself, there's no way you're gonna take care of other people around you. It's very important because if you try, like I tried with Bella, as I'm going through depression issues and things like that. I would keep her outside just because I didn't want to deal with things, and I didn't want people around me. I would just want to be alone a lot. And she would be out there in the street, God knows what she would do. I mean, she would like it. I mean, she did enjoy it. I think so. I mean, I would try to keep her inside the house sometimes. Well, she wasn't an indoor cat at first when we first got her, but then she got accustomed to be outside. So I don't know which one she preferred. But I mean, regardless, just try to enjoy life in general. If you're not doing something that you like, then don't do it. Do something else. Find something you really enjoy. Um, I'm in the medical field right now. I wouldn't say I particularly really enjoy it. It's very gratifying sometimes when you get the good patients that are very grateful for what you do, and of course you get those that just I don't know. Maybe they're going through their own thing and they don't enjoy life as much. And of course, I'm not gonna you know blame them or anything. I don't know what they're going through. They can be going through a lot, and I do hear a lot of stories that my patients tell me, and they are going through a lot. A lot more than what I'm going through. So it's and they still find a way to smile and be happy. So I mean, I think that's very important. If there's anything to learn from anything, any experience in life, is to enjoy it because it's very short.